Oh, he's back. He's gone. He's back. He's there. Ooh, yep. Big wallowing. I should probably get this out of the way. I think that's the biggest one yet. Hopefully we get to see him because I'm messing with that other fishing pole. It's always a good day when you can't throw out a second or third line. So those days don't happen every day. Well, river rats, I'd really like to catch a catfish. The problem is I have no bait, not even a lowly night crawler, but got a pocket full of jigs and a little bit of time, and hopefully we can find something to chop up and catch them. So let's go. All right, so I'm up in this creek, and in the creek sometimes you get, all kinds of stuff runs up here. Like cats are my favorite, but you get white bass, you get crappies, you get drum, you get buffaloes, the fish kind, and then carp, and I don't know, the list goes on and on, but I don't know, it makes fun multi-species fishing, and you don't even have to show up with bait to catch cats. You could always go buy night crawlers, but kind of enjoy the added challenge of being stuck, forced to, rely on my fishing ability. Sometimes it works out. I haven't really ran into a good bite for anything other than catfish for a good long while, and it'd be nice to feel a thump. One thing about spring is it's always windy. And if you're on a big lake, it sure does make it a pain. Boat control, casting, telling what your bait's doing. Oh, there's a frog. Fisherman's version of ADHD squirrel moment. Yeah, tuck back in these creeks. It's not as big of an issue. Try the old welterweight on a bladed jig. Sometimes that little bit of flash really gets them. Oh, lightweight, not welterweight. Oh, forgot how to cast. Oh, right there. I guess they like the lightweight. It's the good old au naturel color. Yeah, not a giant, but I don't know, that's like 7 or 8 baits right there. White bass like these, crappies like these, which means I like them, and I'll have them linked in the description too. We'll toss him there for now and see if we can catch a few more just for fun. What I'd really like is some crappies. White bass is a good bait, especially when the water's hot, but it's still a little chilly, and I think crappie's better. Almost feels bad that I'm going to use crappie for bait because it tastes so good, but if I catch any extras, there's a good chance they're going to end up in a frying pan too. Oh, sorry. Never fished before. It's okay. You're wondering who the person in the background talking is. I talked to Ella and Otto into coming fishing. Oh, there we go. Otto was a lot easier to talk into than Ella. Boom. We're good on bait. I don't know why I threw a boom in there. Kind of feel like a professional bass fisherman talking like that. I should probably stop. Man, they're digging the lightweight. At least 2 of them were. I do sometimes wonder if they get tired of a bait, so I kind of like to have 2 in rotation. You don't have to be that bougie. I'm not always that bougie, but sometimes I am. Are you sneaking back there? pretty much convinced that white bass, like, I mean, they push up river in the spring, but they kind of hang out in holes for a while and they'll just chase bait all around them. And you can cast and catch a few, and you can either keep moving and run into them or just hang out and wait, and they'll often make their way back. I usually don't have that much patience, but ooh, something tickled it. Or I tickled them. I don't know who was the tickler on this deal. But there's some tickling going on. Oh, there we go. Just had to put a lightweight back on. Little fella. Perfect bait size and fun, but I think we're pretty good on bait. So hopefully, you know, looking to upgrade size-wise. But I got a bite, so I can't complain too much. All right, my patience ran out. See if we can find them. The biggins. A little minnow jumped. Sometimes that's a good sign. Oh, there was one. That was cool. I watched him come up and eat it. Little fella came out of nowhere. You're lucky you bit in the appropriate order. Still looking for them King Kong ones. They get big. You run into 2-pounders out here, 2 to 3 pounders.
Oh, I'm definitely. Yeah, it's just like no affect.
There we go. That's a better one. He just, oh, there he's freak. I say he's just like wallowing down there like a pig. Not running or nothing. That's a much better one. Sweet. Ooh, come on, bud. This right here is my guilty pleasure. Like, some people look down upon the white bass. I think they're absolutely awesome. If you call it a panfish, and I'd call it a panfish, it's definitely the meanest panfish there is. This one gets free pass. I probably would have let him go either way because we have plenty of bait. Well, and he's big. I don't want to keep the big ones unless I'm going to eat them. All right, I think the well has ran dry here. We're gonna go try a different spot, and I think maybe the water's a little cooler, but I think it's warm enough to drift some bobbers, so I'll give that a try too. Well, I'm here, so I better make sure there's no crappies hiding. If they were here, they'd probably be here. Or they're tucked in clear on the other side. It wasn't where I wanted it, but it was reasonably close. Oh, what happened? Oh no. I snagged? Nope. Cool. Let's try that again. There we go. I can live with that. Definitely just heard a turkey gobble. I have a tag. Obviously, I'm not outfitted for the situation. He was a pretty good ways away, too. Thought the spot might be loaded. So far, it is not. At least not with crappies and white bass. Bet there's some cats here, though. Kind of no man's land, really. We're gonna make a move. There's surely some fish hiding behind this beaver dam of some kind. It looks kind of fishy. Pretty good depth. That's 1,000,000% a turkey. That's funny. Probably can't hear it on camera. You might be able to. I doubt it. He's probably a quarter mile away. That was either a stick or an awkwardly biting fish. Considering we're hanging out behind a beaver dam, it's a good chance it was a stick. I say beaver dam. There was something. Lead him. Oh, nice hang time, buddy. All right, let's drift a bob. All right, Slappy's been catching some fish, don't get me wrong, but I haven't truly had a chance to use it for what it was made for, which is this, drifting a bobber in a small river. Probably a small river. In this case, a small river. But drifting a bobber in current. Oh, it's definitely deep there. Not much drifting going on. Probably just a smidge too deep. I hope I get to see that thing go kerplunk. Oh, there it is. Oh, I whiffed him. Kind of a bit funny, but didn't take very long. You're a little further out in the current. Oh, there he is. He dropped it. Oh, got another nib. Oh, he got a bite. There we go. Yep, that was nice. Oh, come on, bud. Stay out of them beaver sticks. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That was so wonderful to see that bobber go under. That's a nice one. I said that already, but it's because I mean it. Oh, can you get over here? Oh, come here. Perfect. I don't do drugs, but I would imagine they would probably feel like the feeling would be similar to how I feel when I see a bobber go under. I'll let him keep the bait so he can grow up big and strong. Heck yeah, that's a good one right there. Hopefully, a handful more just like him, or bigger. Bigger be cool. Obviously, you can catch catfish on a bobber, but this is kind of just the beginning of, drifting bobbers for cats, and it's probably, it's a whole lot of fun. Throwing a bait on the bottom and having it sit there is probably your best method right now. Probably for numbers and size. I would say definitely size. think what I'm gonna do, had plenty of fun already seeing that bobber go under once, drifting it like that. I'm gonna let this one swing to the bank, put it in a rod holder, cast another one on the bottom, put it in the rod holder, then continue casting a jig with the hopes of catching a crappie or a white bass. Yeah, right there. Oh, it just got ate and dropped. He's still nibbling on it. There he is. Didn't give me a chance to put it in the rod holder. Not mad about it. Oh, there's all kinds of fish taking off. Probably mostly carp, but I'm sure a few are cats. Oh yeah, he's spunky. Sweet. Whoop. Oh, got him. Man, you are one lucky catfish. I had plenty of catfish last week and kind of catfished out. Not on the catching, but on the eating side of things. It's fun. Yeah, definitely not tired of the catching. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I hope not. All right, let's try that again. Oh, there's a duck. You know, I think instead of putting a second one down there on the bottom, I'm just gonna let that one sit down there on the bottom or wherever it is in the water column, and make a few casts with the spin pole. We just, oh, that didn't take very long. Oh yeah, that's a better one. Yep. I almost got a cast in. Heck yeah. I think he's better. He felt better when I set the hook. Sometimes they get wrapped up in it. Oh, that one fish just took off. This hole is just full of stuff. I'm about to get muddy is what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, he's better. Yep, I'm about to get muddy. I don't think I can flip you. Might be able to drag you though. That mud is so deep, you would need waders. Knee-high boots just ain't enough. Not a mega, but definitely a little bit healthier one, beefier one. All right. That bait was in the water for about 3 minutes, so I guess I'll toss her right back out. Seems to be more fish down there than there is in front of me. Or I might have just spooked them all in front of me. That's a possibility too. Yeah, I think if I were to just cast a bait on the bottom, it'd be one after another, at least for a while, at least until I caught all the active fish in this hole. Oh, oh, he dropped it. You dirty dog. He's back. I think. No, I'm just stuck on the bottom. All right, try this again. See if I can make a cast. It's a wonderful problem, I'll tell you that much. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he dropped it. I made the cast. I haven't completed the cast. Oh, he's back. He's gone. He's back. He's there. Ooh, yep, 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 yep. Big wallowing. I should probably get this out of the way. Okay. I think that's the biggest one yet. Hopefully we get to see him because I'm messing with that other fishing pole. It's always a good day when you can't throw out a second or third line. So those days don't happen every day. This one had more heft when I leaned into him, I believe. Although this rod makes all of them fun. Oh, he's got more heft. Quite a bit more. That's a dandy. Let's see how muddy I get. That soupy stuff right there is just that. It'd be like stepping in a bowl of chili, I think. Come here, bud. Okay, should be able to get him up here. He's here. Got him. Hopefully I can get this hook out without him chomping my hand. He wants to. He's thinking about it. Come on. There we go. Hook is out. Grab his tail. Didn't get bit. Sweet. That's a little bit beefier one. Thick from head to, not quite tail, but definitely a beefier version of what we've been getting. And on a bobber, makes it even better. All right, see you, buddy. Not the most majestic release, but due to the terrain, it's kind of our options. When you start catching them quick like that, I always wonder how many of them are there down there. Short answer, more than 3. We'll put a fresh chunk on, because we can. We got it. You know, it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Old man talk. I've been doing this for 22 years. I think the first time I ever walked down to a creek and drifted a bobber, I was 15. I've been younger than that. Over 2 decades of floating a bobber down a creek. I still get giggity every time it goes kerplunk. Do I dare try to throw a second rod out? Yeah, you can't catch them 2 at a time if you only have 1 line in the water. I suppose you could, but I never have with 1 rod, I think. No, I have, I guess, with a double hook rig. We don't have a double hook rig on, so we'll put another line out. Oh. Just got a nib. Am I going to be able to get a second line out? I did. I got it out. All right, which one gets hit first, or eaten first? I probably should have put a bigger hook on there for that bait, but we're gonna let it ride. So if I miss one, I'll definitely swap it out, but it's too antsy, too big of a hurry. Nope. Oop. Yep. There's some drag. Nice. He's giving us a show down there. All right, can I keep him out of the other line? Maybe. Probably shouldn't have put a second line out, but you know, I like to complicate good things sometimes. Oh yeah. I like the last one. Maybe not quite as rotund, but similar frame. Come here. Sweet. A day of catching. All right. Keep coming. Easy, champ. He's not hooked quite as good, but good enough. He's here. All right. Now I have to, oh, I whiffed him. All right, I'm gonna make this quick because I don't know if that rod's getting a bite or not when I'm not looking at it. So I can't think of any other obvious things to say. So we're going back. Catfish are fun. That'd be another obvious thing. And this does look easy. It is good fishing, don't get me wrong, but if you want to know the real key to the really high quality fishing, it's right here. It's the good fresh bait, and I keep replacing it so them juices keep oozing out of it so the catfish can find it, and you could come down here with chicken livers and catch you some cats. Ain't no denying that. You're gonna catch more and bigger ones with fresh cut bait. It's not as convenient. You can't go to the grocery store and get freshly caught, unfrozen white bass, but like you can chicken livers, but I think it's worth it. Plus, the white bass are fun to catch. But lots of things would work good. Shad's probably the best. Like we're catching them on white bass, but we'd be catching them as good or better on shad. Crappie. It's getting warm enough. Bluegill competes. Drum and carp also just fine. Bring you a can of crawlers. Catch you some drum and carp. If you don't want to try to catch white bass. And then you get into fun, semi-ridiculous bites like this. And you definitely don't need a bobber. Bobber's just fun to watch. There's time, I mean, if they're hitting it good drifting and you're just covering water and catching fish, then yeah, you'd want a bobber. But I'm only catching a few drifting. Most of them are hitting it while it's sitting still, which could be accomplished by just a basic slip sinker rig. Just eat it, dude. Oh, he listened to me, I think. Yep, he sure did. He's not bad. Oh yeah. He might be a big fish. Big old boil. Oh yeah. Not surprising. Big fish on the stationary rig in the spring. Not hooked all that well. Hopefully we get to get a better look at him. Oh, he's got a big old noggin. Oh yeah. Brutus. He's the biggest by quite a bit. Okay. Let's start this rodeo. He's not hooked all that great. Oh wow, that soup is so soupy, the catfish is almost swimming through it. Can I just lift you without you tearing off? Got you that far. You are a special kind of muddy, bud. You did just swim through mud though. Oh yeah, just barely hooked. Definitely got too small of a hook on there for how they're eating this time of year, but we got him anyway. Yeah, dark, I mean, he's dark colored anyway. He's extra dark with all the mud on him. But yeah, big fish on the bottom rod. I thought I had a bite, but I still think bobber fishing's more fun. But you know, in this situation I can fish them both, so it's a win-win. All right, you're a little denser, so we'll get a little closer to the water. Yeah, if I take a step there, you may never see me again. Might become fossilized. That turkey just gobbled again. Closer. All right, I'm gonna make a couple casts with the jig. No, I'm not. I'll throw a chunk of bait right back on the bottom. And for gear out here, you don't need anything special. I like bait casting gear, just personal preference, but spinning gear, or even the old Zebco 33 works just fine. I like PC Fun reels though, because I mean, a good bang for your buck. Then I got striper stealth rods. Those are a little more expensive, but I love the action on them. And Slappy, I made that one. I love that thing. It's on a steelhead, 10.5 foot medium light steelhead blank. Nice, light, and bendy. Tends to hook fish really well. Oh, there goes the bobber. Been quiet for a minute. Oh, he dropped it. I let the line go slack and he didn't like it. Well, I was thinking about reeling it in and putting a fresh chunk of bait on anyway, so let's do that. And I'll try to drift it. Oh, try my best to drift it just a smidge further. Oh, bottom rod just got tapped, turning into maybe more than a tap. Ooh, and we got him, I think. Yep. Oh, that one just got tapped too. It was productive sending the bobber a little bit further down. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. He's helping me out. Much appreciated when you're that far down. It's one nice thing about the long rod too. Oh, he's caught in a stick for a second. You got some hook setting power from a long ways. I probably shouldn't have flipped you. But here we are. He was just a little too big to flip on this rod. But no harm, no foul. Yeah, another nice one. See ya. Get a fresh chunk of bait out there. See if we can replicate that one more time. Maybe two. Maybe three. I don't know. Maybe two turkeys behind me. One gobbled over there not that long ago, and I just heard one gobble over there. Or maybe he came up and heard me talking and took off. They do that when I call to them as well. Hear me yelping and go the other way. I just get tapped. Oh, show off. Do it. Do it. Oh, I see the bobber going. He did it. I think he's all wrapped up in it. He came up to the top and now reeling in a catfish propeller. Oh, there he came untangled. It's good. He'll get a little fight out down there instead of beating me up here. Seems to be what usually happens. Oh, he's not very big. Just a nice one. Kind of surprised I hooked him. Hooked him in the top of the head. Weird. Ooh. Thanks for playing, bud. See ya. Fishing slowed down, and it's still good. Oh, there's the rooster. Well, the sun is getting lower, and my lack of sleep is catching up to me, so I'm gonna get out of here. It was fun little evening. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support me and check out the gear I use, and I got some links or promo codes that'll save you some money. And if not, thanks for watching. Hope you catch a giant.